Hello and welcome back to Amy Lynn's Journey. I'm going to today give you the take of my Mexican pizza. First I have I already sauteed and done all this with the ground pork. You can substitute with anything you like. Some people do chicken, some people do ground beef, which constitute as hamburger, or any other type of ground anything that you do. But I didn't season it because this is what I wanted to do. My kitchen is a disaster. First one, and yeah, it's a disaster. I'm still in the process of unpacking, so my kitchen counters are cluttered and not put away. And it's not the fear of seeing everything that's in there, it's just it's not in its place and I have no room to work. So I'm at my makeshift counter, my kitchen table, my dining room table. Excuse me. First, this is, let me see if I can do this here. Yeah, go ahead, Amy. Okay, this is chili powder, and we're gonna do, this is going to be to your liking. My measuring cup and my measuring spoon, I always use this. This is actually a 1 tablespoon thingy measurement. I do about half of that because if I make it any spicier, Lauren, being 6, cannot tolerate that. So I'm going to dump that in my meat. Then I take McCormick's lemon pepper. I know you're gonna say, Amy, you're weird, but it's really good, I promise you. I pour it over this little plate so I don't have a huge mess. Now this, I will add the whole tablespoon. And then I dump that in my meat. Then cilantro. A lot of these you can either pass on them or put them in. I like this a whole lot. I would recommend it. Yeah, I had it right the first time. And this is cilantro. I like cilantro. A lot of my stuff I'm used to doing fresh. I'm not used to doing out of cans and jars. But for the meantime, until I can get, I have my potting soil so I can start things inside, I have to find some containers so I can actually start stuff inside. I'm working on that. So I can, once they're, tall enough and they can handle it, I can eventually take them outside when the weather is much nicer. In Michigan, it's not so nice outside. So I'm going to make do with what I have. Fresher is always better. I'll be the first one to tell you that. Now I don't put a whole lot of the cilantro in. I do maybe half of that, and then I'm going to dump that in my meat. Onion powder. I don't think you, well, I guess you can make anything. This one's fresh, I guess. I've never even had the lid taken off. I don't know if you can ground onion, but I can't say it can't be done because people have dehydrators. But this is just simple onion powder. The only salt that I use is sea salt. I don't use, or pink salmon, oh my gosh. Pink Himalayan salt, or sea salt, I should say. I don't have any sea salt, so I'm going to do the pink Himalayan. It's got a lot of benefactors in there, for heart patients especially. Okay, now onion powder, I do this twice, so that'd be 2 tablespoons that I do. Now granted, if all these were fresh, I probably would do half of everything. And then I'm going to do my garlic powder. We love garlic around here, so that's gonna do. I'll do 1 1/2 because you don't want to overpower. Fresh garlic, I wish I had some. I don't even have that at all. Then I'm going to take my cumin, however you want to say it, my cumin. This stuff we go through. This is like the 3rd one in probably about a month. We use it a lot. Italian people use, and that's pretty much what I am. We use a lot of the same ingredients as the Hispanics, Spanish foods, Mexican foods. But this, I can get it to come out there. Okay, this, I do 2 of these. Okay, set that to the side. Then I'm going to do my pink Himalayan salt. All these brands, none of them are sponsored, not one. And make that first and foremost clear, because I don't want people coming after me like, oh. Okay, salt, because this is fine Himalayan salt. It's not very coarse at all. So you don't want to get carried away with that. It can make your food super, super salty. And if that's what you like, then you go for that. A lot of these are desired to taste, as I said earlier, but I only do a half of a tablespoon. Then I'm going to take some of my, I cheated, I used my food processor. Take some of my minced onion. I'm going to put all this in here and I'm going to mix it. And as long as your meat is cooked, you're fine. I wouldn't recommend doing it this way without your meat being cooked. Okay, and get that a nice stir. And I try to get all of the clumps out of this because I'm going to make 2 of these. These are good for any time. You can use these for appetizers. You can use these for actual dinners. You can use them for lunches. You can make your own dough. I cheated and went to my grocer and got the baboli. That's already made. Original crust is what I got. Okay, I have that all nicely stirred in there. It smells so good. I wish we had smell-o-vision. Then I'm going to put this to the side. Plate that I had the overage on. Now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put it on my pizza thing. It's been a while. It's been around quite a while, I should say. I've had that probably about 15, maybe 18 years, not quite 20. And we are challenged today. Okay, there we go. I like fresh. I did not have everything for fresh. Plus, it's time consuming, and Lauren will be home at about 5:30. So this is quick. This is easy. And you'll love it. That I can promise you that. So I have my dough lined on my pan. And what I'm going to do is I like to buy, you can make your own, but I use the the vegetarian refried beans. I like them the best if I have to go canned. And a lot of times I have to get my canning jars and everything situated again. A lot of times I use my own, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spoon this on here. So it kind of like layers it. And then get this nice on here. And this can will make 2+. It depends on how much you want on your crust. All your crust that you do, I would say that you should have a ready done crust, because you can pre-make your pizza crust, otherwise they wouldn't do it here in the stores. It'll be probably a lot better for you. I have also done cauliflower pizza crust. Awesome. I have no cauliflower. One day I'll have to do that and then go step by step with that. But for now, so I don't get sidetracked, I need to do this. All right. Okay, so we have that. And that is what this looks like. I'm going to get all yucky now. Napkins. I always have them. Now I am going to, I normally do fresh salsa. I did not, I have the tomatoes, I have everything to do that. I chose not to because even with a food processor, it still takes quite a bit of time. This is Chili's, Chi-Chi's, oh God, medium, thick, and chunky. And you're just gonna put that on there to your desire. This will make 2 of these. I'm just gonna spread that on there. Nice and easy. Oh man, the aroma from this stuff, and I bet you it would even be more awesome if it were all fresh. It generally is. Okay. I want that over there. Get that out of the way. And that is what this is going to look like. Now, I'm going to take some of my pork. Let's do that up a little bit more. I see some dry stuff in there. All right. And this will make 2. And then again, it just depends on your preference of how much or how little you want on there. That. Push that down a little bit. So when I go to tip it, it don't go flying everywhere. Plus it helps even it out. Alright. And then there's what it looks like now. I'll try to do it a little bit closer. There's that. Now you can use whatever cheese you choose. Lauren is pretty picky, so I just use an American Cheddar. I put that all over there. The only ingredient that I wished I had, and I don't, are black olives and sour cream. Right. Okay. Now I'm going to put some more of these onions on the top. And that is what that's going to look like. The cheese, believe it or not, it will spread out. So we're going to do that. And now I'm going to get it in the oven, and then I'll be back with that. And I'll show you what it looks like. I do want to say, because everything on here is pretty much, it's cooked. All you pretty much have to do now is warm everything up and melt the cheese. So I would do about 350 for about, I want to say 15 to 20 minutes, depending on your altitude, depending on... I thank you for this part of my journey coming to you. I have another video coming out pretty soon. I'm in the process of editing it. I can't even speak. I'm full of blah, blah, blah today. Anyways, I do appreciate each and every one of you, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart.